Beerzerker, just here telling y'all, don't be hating on those squirrels. Some people don't like them in their neighborhood, digging up in their gable on their garage or whatever. This is the Gamay Noir Zweigelt from Ontario at 13%. Pelee Island Winery. So despite what you may see on the internet, this is now up to 13%. This is from Kingsville, Ontario, and so that's in Canada for those who don't know. And yes, the label does match my shirt. So we're gonna pour this. This is a new one for me. This is the first time I have had a Gamay Noir Zweigelt. I've never had a Gamay Noir, and I've never had a Zweigelt. And I very rarely have wine from Ontario, although I do believe I've had some type of Pelee Island before, or I've at least seen it around a ton. I'm pretty sure I've had some of their stuff, maybe even had this before, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time. This varietal is really cool. I had a glass just before this one, so this is the first bottle of Gamay Noir that I can recollect ever having. Oh, the aroma on this is fab. Just amazing. The smells I'm getting out of there is just so nice. It's kind of a light body, kind of a Pinot Noir type ish thing, but it's carrying a little more weight. It seems a little more murky. Of course, the color is looking kind of purple to you, I would suspect, but it's a little, burgundy red, translucent like a Pinot Noir, but a little bit not as bright red as that. Not as candy apple juicy red as the Pinots I drink anyway. Ooh, a little bit of overspray there. Oh, it's just really kick-ass aroma. You're getting just sucked into this wine. It's smoky. I'm getting also party foods like Bugles, Fritos, those corn chip type greasy things within the smokiness. Like this would be a good Grey Cup wine. Perfect to have alongside your football. Okay, this is one of those wines I like to smell like better than I like to taste. Pretty much, I would just recommend making a car air freshener out of this, but then you have trouble with the cops, right? It's quite dry. The initial flavor at the front is tasting sweet, but it's just like the pure fruitiness up front and the smoothness. So great. So it has like a beginning and an end. The middle is just, it's over in a split second. It's kind of you're getting warm, fruity mouthfeel, the smokiness, the grate. I imagine it's something like when the bumblebee comes into the poppy. This is all the pollen, you see him do that dance. Oh, they're just in there, That's just like when you see your face in this glass to a person, right? Pretty stellar, but then the finish is kind of like a vinegary type acid, putting out the flame, and you get a bit of an aftertaste. Yeah, dryness in the middle kind of overrides much of the flavor. You're just getting kind of a vinegary aftertaste and the smokiness. This wine makes me associate my mind not so much flavor-wise, maybe a little bit with like smoked Gouda, or like a smoked cheese, like some kind of double smoked cheese or something. It's kind of coming off like that. It must be in some type of a charred barrel or something, I would suspect, to kind of bring that smokiness out, that burnt aroma. Bit of zip in the mouthfeel. It's a bit alive. That's a little bit feisty. Actually, the acidity being a bit much, I suspect that this one is one you may want to let breathe for a couple hours. I think that might really tighten it up a bit. Maybe just decant it. Might be a good practice for this one. Quite impressed. I could see how this type of blend could even get probably even better. But this is the 2012 and it's 2014 now. So, but I think it's pretty solid. I'm not gonna knock it too much, but it's definitely, I'd say for me it's really getting onto the 85 points. The acidity's kind of, but it's so interesting, that smokiness and the stuff up front is so great that, especially for the price. I mean, I didn't pay a lot for this bottle of wine. It was like somewhere between $9 and $13, I believe. So I remember I looked at it, I was like, wow, that's such a good deal, and it's a variety that I've never had. It's from Ontario, so I've been looking to support some Canadian wineries because I want to, explore my own country here. I've been getting great wines from all over the world, but I'm really thinking, need to do some Canadian ones as well. You know what I'm saying? This is a really good idea. After this, I'm gonna go get some cheese in my fridge, and I'm just gonna hack up cheese and like just try and do half this bottle or whatever. Tomorrow it should be really good after it's been let to breathe for a day, hopefully. So, any insights on the Gamay Noir or the Zweigelt? These seem to be really rare. There's not much information out there on this, especially on YouTube. So, if anyone knows any little tidbits of information on this, please post it and enrich the community amongst our fellow winos with logistic drinking information. Really think that this wine is definitely drinkable. It's really pleasant, and I think that it's the kind of wine you can really groove out to, listen to the music you like, and really just kind of just vibe off the aromas and the flavors on this. So that's really what I'm trying to say, is it's really enjoyable, and I think you'll enjoy it for the mega low price point, especially from Canada, where we got higher wages than they do in Argentina and Chile and different places. So that's impressive. So Pelee Island, 2 thumbs up. I'm gonna maybe give it a try. I can't remember whatever. Maybe it's got to be an 85, 85, 86 out of 100. That's a killer rate. I think you should drink this wine, or at least give her a shot. And sounds like they like squirrels, so they're probably not all that bad. BeerZerker, store your nuts for the winter.